Welcome back, YouTube pipe smokers. Mutton Chop Piper here. Well, today's video is entitled The Deeming Regulations. Where do we stand? Now, for those people that are viewing my videos from a foreign country, I know we Americans use terms that you might not understand. But what I mean by where do we stand, what that means is where are we up to now? How is the deeming regulations affecting us now? So that's kind of where do we stand? That's what that means. All right, so as everyone knows, Monday, August 8th, was the first day of the deeming regulation going into effect. What I wanted to do is I wanted to tell you exactly how that is going to affect us immediately and into the short term. Okay, the first thing it's going to do is each blend, each tin of tobacco that you purchase must have a warning label on it that says chemicals in this tobacco could cause cancer. Most all of the tobacconists that I know have already started doing that. If you pull out a tin in your cellar and look on that tin, I'm almost positive there'll be some kind of warning on there about cancer. Number two, the age of the buyer of the blend of tobacco must be verified. No blend house can sell a tin, a blend of tobacco to anyone under the age of 18, which almost all blend houses that I know are already doing that. They're already carding, checking to make sure that the people that they're selling to is 18. I'm sorry, 18 or older. Now, some of those are kind of effects that we're already doing. The tobacco industry for pipes and cigars are already doing. Now, here are some of the things that will affect the blenders that they weren't already doing. As of Monday, they cannot introduce a new blend of tobacco without first sending it to the FDA for analysis and qualification. So it's kind of been funny. It's not funny, but it is kind of funny. I've been watching smokingpipes.com and pipesandcigars.com here in the last month or so, and I've noticed that both those companies have introduced a lot more new blends within the last month or so. GLP's, I think, has released 2 or 3. Cornell and Deal have released maybe 10 or 8 to 10. Hearth and Home have released 10 or 12. And also McClellan, as you may or may not know, McClellan puts out a Christmas blend every year. And I've got a tin of it. This is a 2015 blend. And what they did was they introduced 2 Christmas blends, 2016 Christmas blend and the 2017 Christmas blend. Now, since they had to have both of those blends out on the market before Monday, my thinking, I've got a suspicion that once they have sold out, all the different retailers have sold out of the McClellan Christmas Blend 2017, it will be unavailable again until probably August, sometime between August and I'd say August of 2017, because they had to have it out on the market, but they can let it kind of run out and then bring it back again as of I'd say August or September of 2017. unless something happens with the deeming regulations that prevents that, which I doubt. And that's what they're hedging their bet on, that they'll be able to bring more of that blend to the market during August, anywhere from between August and October of 2017. Another effect that it has also affected is pipe makers can no longer introduce new styles of pipe. So if you are if let's say that you're a person that has been toying with the idea of making pipes and selling them, the only way you can do it as we speak right now is to send the block that you plan on making the pipe out of to the FDA for testing and qualification, and plus sending them however much money it's going to cost to do that. So most brand new pipe makers are probably going out of business. There may be some pipe makers that have just decided, hey, I'm just going to give it up because it doesn't look like it's going to go our way. So that's the most unfortunate part of this whole scenario, is that we can't get new designs, we can't get new shapes of pipes. And the reason that is because the deeming regulations considers a pipe part of the blend. It doesn't consider it an accessory. It considers it part of a blend. So to the FDA, you could technically put some Black Cavendish, Virginia, and Bulldog pipe together, and that would be a blend. Yes, you're right. It's absolutely ridiculous, and I'm almost certain that that will all be sorted out, and by the time the regulation is finalized, I think they'll decide, okay, the pipe is an accessory and we can move forward from there. Now, as I predicted, Armageddon didn't come. The end of the world is not before us when it comes to pipe tobacco blends. Sure, you cannot introduce any new blends, but the blend houses have a 2-year ramp up, 2 year. They have 2 years to comply, a 2-year compliance window. That's what it's called, a 2-year compliance window that they have to comply with the deeming regulation. So we can still purchase the tobacco that we love for another 2 years. But, well, plus I think that because of the ongoing litigation, the rule will be changed, and in 2 years it'll be a lot different from what it is today. Now, there's one other thing that I want to discuss with you, is something else that it affects. The deeming regulation affects as it is Monday, as of Monday, is that you can no longer give out free samples. So, if anyone is in the Chicago Pipe Club that puts on the Chicagoland Pipe and Tobacciana show, here's a possible solution. And please bring this to your club for consideration. Instead of us paying $15 to get into the show, we pay $16, and you hand us a roll of pennies. We go to the Cornell and Deal table and we say, hey, I'd like to have a sample of Cajun cake. Person behind the desk says, 1 penny, please. You hand him the penny. He writes you out a receipt, gives you the sample plus the receipt. Voila. We have paid for a sample. Doesn't matter if it's only 1 penny. 1 penny is legal tender here in the United States. So 100 pennies goes a long way in purchasing samples at the Chicago Pipe Show. It's just an idea. It's just something to consider. It may be too difficult to pull off, but hey, at least we can still get our samples, and we don't have to pay out a lot of money for it. Now, something with that is that if, let's say, there's a lot of times that smokingpipes.com will offer you a sample of tobacco if you buy a certain blend. So let's just say it says with any bulk blend you get a free sample of tobacco A. That you can still do. You just cannot hand someone a single free sample and say, here, this is for you to try. But if it's in with other tobacco that you purchase, then yes, you're still able to do that. That's as far as I can tell from the law. I may be wrong, but from reading the law, I think that's how it works. All right, well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. Until I get some more information, or until my next video, I want to wish you and your family happy piping.